3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, so this video is about morning ritual, how it has changed my life, and how you can start doing this morning ritual. I'll share ritual. So first I heard the concept from Tony Robbins. It was years ago when I was in a depth of my, I was in a very low point in my life. I remember things are not good. Let's just say that. I share with you in that about my story in other videos. But let's just say that I wasn't feeling very good. And I remember I got the Tony Robbins Personal Power 2 program, audiobook. And I started listening to it, and he started talking about getting up in the morning and doing this run and things like that. And eventually I started to actually do this in my life back in 2009. And when I first started my own business, I started doing these morning rituals. And immediately I could feel good about myself, but it wasn't until years later, it's been about 5 years now that I've been doing it, and it wasn't until years later that I started to really see how it has tremendously changed my life. To a point that I just, it's like a habit for me. Like I don't have to think about it, I just do it, right? So I mean, as I'm traveling, I may have to skip a parts or two of it, but this is something that is ingrained in me because I can see the benefit of it. I can see the pain and discomfort of it, but I can see the benefit of it. And the benefit far outweighs the pain and discomfort of it. So, but let me warn you, it's not going to be easy. This morning ritual is not going to be easy. That means the first few months, you're going to, it's going to feel like work. It's going to feel like you have to force yourself to do it. That's why I want you to start slow. So that's why I recommend a beginner morning ritual. A beginner morning ritual is something like this. You get up in the morning, you have 2 glasses of water, and you can write this down by the way, 2 glasses of water, and as you're having your water, you think about what you're grateful for in your life, and then immediately you go out for a jog. So you put your jogging shoes by your bed, literally. You go out for a 30-minute jog, you come back, shower really quickly, have a healthy breakfast, go to your table or whatever, grab a journal and look at your goals for 10 minutes. So that's it. That's a beginner morning ritual. So if you're not doing a morning ritual right now, you can start right away by this routine, is to just get up, 2 glasses of water, and as you're having your water, you want to ask yourself, what is amazing about my life? What am I really grateful for? And then after that, let me just go this. After that, you want to grab your shoes and go for a workout. Go for a run, jog, yoga, whatever you like. Just go for a workout and then come back, have a look at your goals for life, and if you don't have goals, you can actually sit down and write your goals. So that's the beginner version. The next version is that it's a more advanced one. So when you get up in the morning, you have your water, you ask your questions of what you're grateful for, then you actually sit down and do some meditation. So you can either do deep breathing through your nose, you keep your back straight, you breathe through your nose for 4 seconds in, and you let your breath out for 6 seconds out. And there is no it's not necessary to hold it for 6 seconds. I just say that because if your mind is not very calm, that really helps. But anyway, so you start with meditating, and I recommend anywhere from 5 minutes to 12, 14, and 15, and 30 minutes ultimately. That's for the advanced version. But when you first start, try to do about 12 to 15 minutes because based on some studies that Brian Johnson talks about in Philosopher's Notes, scientists determined that 12 to 14 minutes of meditation done over, I don't know, a certain period of time, it actually changes your DNA for the better. It makes you more calm, makes you more focused, makes you increase your immune system, etc., etc. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about the benefits right now. Let's talk about how to do it. After your meditation, let me think. Okay, so you get up, you have your water, you do your meditation, you get up, and you go for your workout. Now, as you go in your run, you start by gratitude exercise. So you go for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Let's say your run is 30 minutes. You do 10 minutes of gratitude, which means as you're going, you just think about what you're grateful for in my life. What is my life? What am I really happy about my life? And you try to be as excited over the smallest thing as possible. And just let it build up. So you may start at first and you ask yourself, what is my gratitude level right now? And you may say, well, maybe like a 2, I'm feeling kind of sleepy. And you just go and maybe ask yourself, what am I grateful for in my life? Oh, well, I'm so grateful that I have this body. Maybe it's not the best yet, but it still works, you know. Thankful for my roof over my head, you know. It's not the biggest house in the world, but it's better than nothing. Thank you, God. And just kind of build it up, build it up, build it up. Next thing you know, boom, you're at a 10. You're feeling really good. You're going to hit that point where you feel good. And you gotta try this. You gotta try this. You can't just hear it. There's gonna be like maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes, and when you do this, you just feel really, really good. And that's when we know we hit the target. Then after that, you switch to your goals. You think about your goals. What do I want in my life? In the next 6 months, what do I want to have? Oh wait, that's what I really want. Okay, what else do I want to have? And as you're running, your thoughts may jump in. Oh wait, what about that guy? Who's that guy? What is that guy doing? What am I going to do today? All these thoughts may come in. Ignore them. Ignore them. Just go back to thinking about what you want to have in your life. Again, that's the next 10 minutes. And the last 10 minutes, you just kind of do what Tony Robbins calls incantation. So as you're going, you actually affirm the things that you want to have in your life. So let's say you're having a challenge with anger, for example, and you want to get anger out of your life. So you just kind of go in and you're like, every day, in every way, I'm becoming more in control of my emotions. Every day, in every way, I'm becoming more calm, more peaceful. Every day, I'm becoming better. Things like that. And then, that's about 30 minutes. You come back home, you have your shower, you have a healthy breakfast. After that, you go and sit down and you write down your goals. So you write down your goals, and you write down what you're grateful for. You write down your goals, and then you read something beneficial, something inspiring. So you can do about 10 minutes to 30 minutes of reading. So it could be a success book like Think and Grow Rich. It could be a book like this. It could be a book like this. Compound Effect. I'm actually just going through this one. It's not something that I've been reading a lot, but a lot of great things are already in it. In fact, this Compound Effect has morning routine in it too. So you just read some book that inspires you, and by doing that, you actually know that every single day you're becoming better. Your thinking is becoming better. Not only that, your body is becoming more fit. Your mind is becoming more focused through your meditation, and through discipline of focusing on gratitude and your goals, you're training your thoughts to become who you want to be. As the Buddha says, our life is shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. Suffering follows pure thought, or suffering follows evil thought, like a wheel of a cart that follows the action that draws it. So anyway, so we become what we think, right? So the more you think about what you want in your life, and the more grateful you are, and the more fit you are, and the more calm you are, and the more you read books, your life gets better, right? It's like a no-brainer. So what is the challenge? The challenge is that we don't have the time or the habit of doing it. So that's the point of this video, is to inspire you, starting tomorrow, to start your morning routine. So that's the intermediate version. Maybe, I think this video is getting too long. I'm going to do the advanced version in another video. But for now, just know that you can change your life yourself. Nobody has the power to change your life. Nobody can help you. Do you understand what I mean? If you're feeling shitty right now watching this video, I actually feel compassion for you. I'm not trying to sound like, oh, I'm feeling so good and shame on you kind of thing. I'm not talking like that at all. Trust me, I still feel shitty a lot of times in my life, and I felt really, really, really bad for a very long time before. And that's why I'm saying this to you, because I want to help you. I want to share it with you by telling you that I feel how you feel, and I know that you can help yourself. So anyway, so the whole point of this video is to get you to get back the remote control. What do I mean by that? That means if you want to change, if you want to have a more fulfilling life, if you want to get more done throughout the day, if you want to have better self-esteem, better relationship, make more money, it starts with you. It doesn't start with the government, it doesn't start with the family, it doesn't start with your work, it starts with you. If you think your job sucks, it's because of you. If you think your relationship sucks, it's because of you. If you think your parents are idiots for the mistakes they've done, no, it's you. The mistake is you. And it applies to me too, by the way. And I'm guilty of that, blaming people outside of me, so I'm not trying to say that I don't do that. It is me. So, but because it's me, it's a good thing. Why? Because that means I can also change myself. And how I change myself is I change myself on my rituals. As Tony Robbins says, you are your rituals. See, you can look at it, like you can see me right now in this video, you can say, hey, look at this guy. You can see that I work out. This is my ritual. I'm not trying to impress you, I'm just saying you can see a person by the ritual. You may see someone who's very calm and like super zen. You know the ritual, they probably meditate. And you can see someone who's constantly on their BlackBerry and emailing, you can see the ritual is just work. So the idea is to bring more balance into our life and make our life a more balanced, peaceful life. And by doing that, we start experiencing more joy, more presence, more calmness, and succeed in all parts of our life. So I hope you found this video useful. I know I talked really quickly and I said a bunch of stuff. I hope you got some things out of it. So quick action exercise for you is right now, pick out your calendar and pick out a piece of paper if you don't have already done it and decide what is your perfect morning ritual that you want to do. Make sure you include some kind of a water first in the morning. Make sure you include some kind of deep breathing right in the beginning of the day and thinking about what you're thankful for in your life. The first thought in your day. Then you do some kind of physical exercise. Even if you don't have access outside the gym, do 20 push-ups, do 30 sit-ups. Anything is 100% and not doing anything. So even if you don't have an access to go out, whatever, just do whatever you can for 10 minutes even. It's better than nothing. Ideally do it 30 minutes, an hour. But do some kind of exercise, come back, have a healthy breakfast. That's healthy food, natural food, no processed food. And then write your goals down in a book, in a journal. Write your goals down and also write down what you're grateful for in your life. And then listen to a book that really inspires you. Listen to something that really motivates you. Or watch a video that really inspires you. And you notice that your life, every single day, your confidence is increasing. People are going to ask you questions. Hey, what's going on with you? And you start feeling better about yourself. So have a fantastic day. Any questions, post it. I read all your comments and I try to answer them in videos. If not, in person, I'll type it out. Have a good day.